Okay, so we're looking at bearings today. There's a couple of rules for bearings. One is that we need to know that north. On our page, we tend to say north is always going up the page. Okay, and in terms of the other compass directions, you've got north going down, you have south, going across there you have west, and over there you have east. We only really consider north though when we're doing bearings. So whenever we have a bearings question, the first thing we do is we put in a north marker. And so I'm going to do that. That is my north marker and we label it N. Okay, I'm going to have it from this point. Now, with my north marker, the question is going to be, it says, from a ship P, the bearing of a yacht Q is 045 degrees. So I'm going to write that out. From a ship P, the bearing of a yacht Q is 045 degrees. Okay. So the first thing that's strange is that we've got a 0 in front of the 45. All bearings are 3 figures. So we never have 45 degrees, it would be 045. If you've got an angle that's bigger than 100, then you can't tell the difference between that and a normal angle. You have to have the word bearing in front of it. Okay? Now, 045, which means from the north, we're going to open up 45 degrees. So I'm going to put my protractor over here, and I'm going to look where 45 is. It's over here, put a little dot there, and I'm going to draw a little line going towards that. Not all the way, maybe. Okay. That's 45. And I can write in here 045. Okay. And then that's ship P. There's P, 045. There is Q. I don't know how far away it is. Okay. So I'm going to pick another question. It says from a ship R, the bearing of a port P is 300. So I'm not going to write that down, but from a ship R, so here's my north marker, and from the ship R, the bearing of, what did I say, a port P is 300 degrees. Now 300 degrees is a little bit trickier, because I'm going to do a rough idea. That's 90, that's 180, going round to this line is 270, and it's a little bit more, isn't it? So a rough estimate is about here. It's P. But we need to measure that exactly. So this is 300 degrees. We could measure 300 degrees, but we've got to work out something in between. We might work out this bit here. We might work out this whole thing there. That would be 100 and 300 take away 180, or we could work out this bit here, which is 360 take away 300. That's easiest. I'm going to call that 60 degrees. Okay, so that's my sketch now. I'm going to draw it here. So here's my north marker. There is my ship R. And I need to measure 60 degrees, this time anti-clockwise from north. There's 60 degrees there. And I've actually created a bearing of 300 degrees. And there's my P. Okay, so R to P, bearing is 300 degrees, and the circle goes all the way round. Okay, at this point, are there any questions? No? Okay.
Why is it 045?
Why is it 045? So, in a way, a lot of bearings are used, are quite small numbers. So 045, we have to have a 3-figure digit. I don't know exactly why they would have done that, but it could be some historical reason. Yeah, we don't use bearings very often now, and as you say, you can't tell the difference between that and this. Now, what we're going to do is, if we look at these two diagrams, we've got from P to Q and from R to P there. Okay. Maybe I should have used a different P instead of that, but here, from P to Q on this diagram. Now, if I wanted the bearing find the bearing of P from R equals 300 degrees. That's what we just drew. So what is the bearing of R from P? That's my question. Can I borrow another colour? Anything? Pencil or colour? Thank you. Right, so I'm going to now edit this diagram. And I'm going to put a north marker in here at P. So now, if I'm standing at P, there's my north marker. If I'm standing at P and I need to turn to look at R, I turn to look at R, and that's the angle I turn through. And it's not the other angle, it's not 60 degrees. What angle is that? We can work it out. That's 60 degrees there, and 60 in this. These are parallel lines, aren't they? So they make 180 there, those two angles, the 60 and this angle here, and this is the bearing we need. So that angle there must be 120 degrees, because those two. So the bearing of R from P is 120 degrees. Okay, I'm going to stop there.